rumblings behind the scenes that she could possibly be going to LSU. But when you got NIL on the table, when you got all that money in front of you, TIGERS in college basketball was MiLaysia Fulwiley actually entering the transfer portal and departing from Dawn Staley and the Gamecocks.
Did Dawn Staley just lose more than a player? MiLaysia Fulwiley's shocking move to LSU has everyone asking what really went down between her and Coach Staley.
Let me know that for her to go to LSU, one of Dawn Staley's and Gamecocks' biggest rivals, let me know it's personal.
This isn't just another transfer, it's a statement. The college basketball world literally stopped when Fulwiley posted that pic in LSU gear. South Carolina fans are in shock, LSU fans are celebrating.
ESPN announced 5 minutes ago MiLaysia Fulwiley is transferring to LSU. She announced this on social media.
And I'm sitting here wondering if we just witnessed the biggest power shift in women's college hoops. The South Carolina versus LSU matchup just became must-see TV. PLs like the video and subscribe to the channel to support us. MiLaysia Fulwiley just dropped a bomb on women's college basketball, and trust me, the explosion is still sending shockwaves through the entire sport. This isn't just any transfer. It's a move that's turning the biggest rivalry in women's college hoops into an absolute inferno. Fulwiley leaving South Carolina for LSU. That's like crossing enemy lines in broad daylight while waving a giant flag. Let's break down what really happened here.
MiLaysia Fulwiley and the departure of her from their team, this seemed like it was a personal decision for her to leave, bro.
Fulwiley was supposed to be the next big thing at South Carolina. Coach Dawn Staley had this rising star who showed flashes of brilliance, but something clearly went sideways in that relationship. Sources close to the program are saying Fulwiley felt like she wasn't getting the spotlight she deserved. She reportedly told people around her that Staley's system wasn't showcasing her full potential. Imagine having all that talent and feeling like you're stuck on the bench watching others shine. What makes this move so explosive is that Fulwiley didn't just leave. She chose LSU specifically. That's South Carolina's biggest rival.
Alexis said, breaking. MiLaysia Fulwiley has committed to LSU out of the transfer portal. She announced this on her Instagram.
She could have gone anywhere in the country, but she picked the one school guaranteed to make this personal. As one commentator put it, this seemed like it was a personal decision for her to leave. That's code for, there's drama behind the scenes we don't even know about yet. The reaction on social media has been absolutely wild. South Carolina fans are calling her every name in the book. Traitor is probably the nicest thing being said. Meanwhile, LSU fans are celebrating like they just won the lottery. They're not just getting a talented player, they're stealing her directly from their biggest rival.
Somebody said, big move for LSU. Same thing I'm saying, man. This is a big-time pickup for Kim Mulkey, bro.
One fan tweeted, Dawn Staley built a dynasty, but Kim Mulkey just stole its future. Ouch. Behind closed doors, things got even spicier. Multiple sources claim Fulwiley told teammates that Staley's coaching style was holding her back, and that she deserved better opportunities to showcase her talents. Can you imagine sitting in that locker room when those words were said? The tension must have been thick enough to cut with a knife. This transfer isn't just about one player switching jerseys. It represents a massive power shift in women's college basketball.
Looks like MiLaysia Fulwiley has committed to LSU.
LSU was already knocking on South Carolina's door as the new power in the SEC. But adding Fulwiley, that might just kick the door completely off its hinges. As one insider put it, this changes everything for the 2025 college basketball season. They're not exaggerating. Kim Mulkey, LSU's fiery coach, hasn't said a word publicly about snagging Fulwiley, but that silence speaks volumes. According to people close to the program, Mulkey has been working behind the scenes for months to make this happen.
TIGERS in college basketball was MiLaysia Fulwiley actually entering the transfer portal and departing from Dawn Staley and the Gamecocks.
She reportedly promised Fulwiley the starring role she craved. No more sharing the spotlight, no more waiting her turn. Mulkey basically said, "Come to LSU and I'll build the team around you." That's a pretty tempting offer for a player who felt underutilized. Now let's talk about the money, because we all know NIL deals are changing the game. While nobody's confirming exact numbers, insiders are suggesting Fulwiley's deal with LSU could be worth over $1 million. potentially triple what she was making at South Carolina.
Behind the scenes that she could possibly be going to LSU, but when you got NIL on the table, when you got all that money in front of you.
As one commentator bluntly put it, LSU paid a bag to get her. When you've got all that money in front of you, as another source mentioned, it becomes pretty hard to say no. This isn't just about playing time anymore. It's about setting yourself up financially. The biggest question on everyone's mind, what happens when these two teams face off next season? Imagine Fulwiley walking into Colonial Life Arena wearing purple and gold instead of garnet and black. The boos will be deafening. Her former teammates will be looking to shut her down on every possession.
I mean, for the LSU Tigers, bro, this changes everything for that 2025 season.
Staley will have the game circled on her calendar with a big red marker. This could easily become the most watched regular season game in women's college basketball history. What makes this situation even juicier is that the full story hasn't even come out yet. As one source cryptically mentioned, the details will all come out in due time. There are clearly things happening behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Dawn Staley watching her star guard leave for her biggest in-conference op. Yeah.
Was there a specific incident that pushed Fulwiley away? Did Staley say something that crossed a line? Or was this strictly a business decision driven by NIL opportunities? Whatever the full story is, one thing's clear. The South Carolina-LSU rivalry just got cranked up to 11. Both teams were already national championship contenders, but now there's a personal vendetta layered on top of the basketball.
Yes, MiLaysia Fulwiley took to social media to let the world know she was joining Kim Mulkey, LSU Tigers, bro.
Fulwiley isn't just playing for a title anymore. She's playing to prove Dawn Staley wrong. And Staley? She's coaching to show that no player is bigger than her program. Dawn Staley's now infamous "loyalty is rare these days" post wasn't just shade, it was a full-on eclipse.
It's about to be a movie. It is definitely about to be a movie for the South Carolina game.
When these two powerhouses finally meet next season, we're talking about more than just a game. It's going to be absolute cinema. Everyone in comment sections is already grabbing their popcorn, calling it a movie, and predicting fireworks when Fulwiley returns to face her former team.
LSU at South Carolina this season, just for this. LSU versus South Carolina is going to be popcorn. It's definitely going to be popcorn, bro.
This isn't just changing next season. It's creating what might become the most explosive rivalry in women's basketball. The real winners in all this drama? Us fans. These LSU-South Carolina matchups are about to become must-see TV that transcends the sport itself.